Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. My name is CityZilla, and today we are in the city of Canalville, where we are going to be working on a private school for our new country club kind of golfing area. I think it's a really fun idea. I've never done like a private school. I've done a few really big high schools. I know in our kind of River Hills, one of the small series that we did that I only did a few episodes on, we did a really cool high school in, and I think that honestly was one of the best ones I've done. So I really wanted to one-up it and kind of go to that next level, and so I got a bunch of assets, and I think this is going to be fun. And so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so on the last episode, if anybody missed it, we built out this awesome golf course, and I gotta say, it is just amazing how this came out. I really like it, and it's kind of funny. I was definitely expecting to get a little more views, but just because I'm still kind of a smaller channel, but I put a lot of work into this, and I think it looks really good. I really enjoy it, and it's kind of funny. I play golf, and so I always wanted to build a golf course. I just never really did. And so after doing this, I'm like, man, I got so many ideas to do some really fun courses. And so I think it's gonna be fun. We're definitely gonna see some more. And so in today's episode, we are gonna be working on this area. And initially I had wanted to do the private school over here, but I felt like having just one road, possibly two roads access wasn't gonna be the greatest. And I felt like right here off the main road was gonna provide the best access, especially since a lot of these residents would still need to go to the school, and it provides a little more space. I was kind of building this out, and then I was like, you know what, this just isn't enough space. And so I definitely think that this is gonna work out a little bit better. Though it's kind of funny, I built this road and I didn't hook it up. All right, and so I just hooked that road up. And so now what I want to do is start looking at what we're going to do over here. So I want to use this large avenue with grass just because it provides that parking off the one side, and maybe we'll even, let's go ahead. We're going to keep this paused because we need to have this connection, but I want to have this road come down and go down here and then go straight. So maybe it's kind of funny, we're on bridge B, so we'll go like this, and then let's actually bring that back just a smidge. So we'll grab this, bring it back. Let's bring that one back too. Yeah, we'll go like right there. And then I want to jump into a 1-unit road just because I feel like, you know, this being a campus, we really wouldn't have a lot of access going around. And there we go. So we can go ahead and connect this up right there. And again, this isn't the greatest connection for that neighborhood over there, but honestly, it's better than nothing. I think we are going to end up putting in a connection on the other side. Oh, it's kind of funny. I built this as well. I was going to show it in the episode, but I was like, you know what? We just did that traffic episode, and so I decided to build this. I did kind of like a flyover scheme with it. I was kind of going back and forth on what to do to provide access to both the freeway and also the ground. And so I decided to split it up, and I even went into intersection marking tool and kind of created some chevrons in here. That's kind of funny. I'm not sure how the chevrons are supposed to go. It's kind of playing around with them. I know that there's a specific way that they're supposed to face them. Maybe if you guys can let me know in the comments, I'm just not sure. But I think it looks good. It's something that I don't normally do. I do know how to use intersection marking tool. A lot of times I don't think about it. It's more work, even though I know it does look a lot better. But the key here was we got access to the bottom level, which is great. And so now we have provided freeway access over here as well. And so now not only have we provided access right here, we've also provided it down here for both ways, and so I think it is just fantastic. And so I got a couple really fun buildings on the Steam Workshop. So actually, most of them are actually in education. So we're going to come in here, and I think our main building is going to be this awesome looking building. If I can find it, yeah, this one. I thought this building just looked fantastic, and honestly, I just found this creator on the workshop, and he has a Patreon, and I think I'm going to end up subscribing to him because this has to be one of the best pieces of assets that I've seen in a while. It just how clean it is. It's very well polished. It looks really good. And so I'd really like to get a couple more of these in here if we could, a couple more assets of his. We are also going to be using another asset by him. It is the Gymnasium, and we're going to probably place it right over here. Maybe, yeah, you know what? I would like to have it actually right next to that. So let's see if we can move this over a smidge. Yeah, we'll go like right there. And then let's go ahead and turn this around. And both of these function as schools as well, so it's actually just awesome. So I think maybe if we go ahead, and we're gonna have to move this road again, so we're gonna pause. These poor people, they're just trying to get access to their homes, and I just keep deleting them. So we are going to grab these and push them over just a smidge. I really want to get this one right next to that. So if we go like that, because look at that, these buildings are just great. And so this one on the right functions as a high school, and then the one on the left functions as an elementary, and I think they're actually pretty high student counts as well. Yeah, so this one's 716 as an elementary school, and then this one is wow, almost 3,000 as a high school. And so I think these are just fantastic. They're really great buildings for this space. I do wish that this was a little more spacious over here, but you know, I'm not worried about it because we are going to add in some parking. I want to do some dormitories or student housing. And so we will come back in here, and I think we're going to actually search up dorms, and we're going to use these ones from the trade school, and we're actually going to convert them to a PO because I just want them to just be buildings, and we're going to decorate them ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and place one right there. Then what we're going to do is come in here and we're going to go ahead and copy that. We're going to place this one right here. And one of the things we really need to do as well is get some sports in. So I think we're going to do some sports along this waterfront. I think it's just going to look fantastic. And so I think this is going to be good right there. I do want to get 2 large parking lots. So I think we will go in here and go to our lovely maintenance tab, come over here. And I was actually kind of hoping to get a little better of a curve out of this. And it's kind of funny. It just looked a little better over there. So what we're going to do is go over here and grab this road, and we're going to have it turn down. I don't want it to be a bridge piece. No bridge piece. And we'll go like this. We'll have it turn this way and then turn snapping off. Go like that. Perfect. And then we'll probably have this one do the same. I think we're going to do another building over here. So we'll go like that. And then let's look up here before we do the parking lot. Let's get our other buildings in here first, because I want the parking lot to kind of conform with our overall space. So I did choose, I think it was one of the trade school buildings. I just went ahead and got so many school buildings. There's a lot of great content. And so this one actually looks pretty good. What is this? So government secondary school. I just don't know if that's going to fit in perfectly with that other one. No. Okay, so this one actually looks cool. I like this one. I've used this one in the past, the Phoenix School. I really like the design of it. I think it's very contemporary. It blends in with what we got going, but I think we're going to try and find something else. Okay, so it was this Media Lab building. I really like this one. I think it blends in really well with it as well. So I think what we'll do is come in here and actually put it in the back. I think this is going to look fantastic. So we are going to put this like right there. And I think we can maybe even move these over just a smidge. If we go like that, and then move our dormitories up. Yeah, this will be good because then it's going to provide a little more space over here and a lot of opportunities for detailing. So I want to do a courtyard, a little study area. We're going to come in here, do some planters going around, kind of connected to the building. And I really want to create a nice space for this. And so now let's come in here and we are going to do our parking lots. We're going to come up here. We're going to start right there. We're going to go down and then we are going to turn, go like this. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side, come up over here and then turn. And go right there. Perfect. And then we can come into node controller, come in here and go to bend pieces just to get rid of that weird little slope in there, even though getting parking spaces on there can be kind of a challenge. And so now we will go to a 1-unit road and make some connections to our lovely parking lot. Let's actually do them on the outsides as well. So let's come in here, go like that. We'll come in here, go like that. And do the same thing over here. Nice. And so I do want to clean these up. I feel like these just look terrible. So if we go like this, let's actually, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of these connections and then move these in just so that we can get a nice clean connection on that, make it look a little bit better. And then that way we can actually come in here and maybe we'll do it on the bend. That could be good. Yeah, you know what? Because then it actually, it's hard to get parking spaces in there anyways. And so doing it on the bend actually works out a little bit better. And then we're going to probably come through and do some planters and stuff, just make it look a little bit better. And so that right there actually already looks so good. I do think we'll go ahead and move these. Maybe we'll actually have them face each other. So we'll go like this, move this one, have it go like right there. Perfect. Nice. I like it. And so this would be like your student housing. We could probably even get like one more in there maybe. We'll kind of wait and see though. All right, so now what I want to do is jump into our sports. We're going to come in here, go to our lovely sports tab and see what we got because I got quite a bit of them. So I want to do tennis. I want to do American football. I want to do baseball. Let's go ahead and see. So this one's actually really nice. So this would probably be like their main park where they actually did games and then they'd probably have a couple practice little areas as well. But this is a nice one right here. Still not huge. Like this would definitely be more of like a high school arena, especially for our high school field. And so let's go ahead and figure out a spot. I think we're gonna have to put this on this side. So we will go like right here. And then that way, even if they hit a home run, it kind of just goes into the water. That would be probably the goal. I think that would be kind of fun. So then we can come up over here And then we will have this road go all the way down. And then let's have it go at a 90 to that, because then we could just connect that up. Nice. And then let's go ahead and bring this up and then turn it. Go like that. Fantastic. And it looks like this side needs to be connected by a road as well. That's kind of weird. So if we go like that, nice. And so there are 3 entrances for that. We'll probably even, since this is already here, let's go ahead and bring this out just a little bit. And then what we'll do is just connect this up just to have it go all the way around. There you go. And then we'll probably do just a smidge more parking over here. Probably not a lot because we already have all that parking on the other side. But I feel like even just a little bit would probably be good. So if we go like this, and then let's go ahead and connect that up. And then that way what we can do is grab our drive road and go ahead and let's do it in the middle. Yeah, we'll go like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and jump into an American football stadium that I want to put right across the street from this. And I feel like attaching it to this parking lot is just a fantastic location for this. It's funny, this is definitely authentic to the football field for the high school that I went to. It had a track going all the way around, the football field in the middle, kind of some bleachers in the sides, and then just some little buildings around the outside. And I thought this building even had something right there as well, but maybe not. And so I think this is a really good fitting for this. I do want to also put in something right here. So I want to do a soccer field as well. So we're going to come up over here, and I think I'm going to do this football club one. I think that this is going to be an awesome match for this location. Just because, I mean, this is a private school, so it'd be fair to assume that maybe they would invest a little more than a standard high school into academic sports like this. So they'd have like really nice stadiums, and they'd probably actually have really good teams as well. And so I actually think maybe if we turn that sideways, we can grab a road. Okay, so I think sideways it definitely looks good, and then it affords us an opportunity to be able to put a road over here, because I do want to still have a little bit of access. So if we come over here, these would be like your maintenance roads, and so we're going to come up here and we'll have this go all the way around and then connect up right there. I feel like that looks pretty good. I do want to raise these up though just a smidge, because we're right on the edge of that water and I don't want it to kind of slope down there. I'd rather it be like that. Yeah, perfect. And so now, like, if there's any maintenance vehicles that needed to access this side, they would be able to. And then we could also do some more parking if we needed to. That we got a ton of parking right there, and we're going to have a ton of parking right here. So I think that that is probably good. And so now I do want to do some tennis courts, and I want to do some basketball courts as well. So I think we're going to do a string of tennis courts over here next to these parking lots. So we're going to do probably, let's see if we can squeeze 4. I would really like to do that. I like the look of this, and it affords us an opportunity to be able to do some more detailing. And then let's go ahead and put in some basketball courts on this side. So if we go like that and go like that, and then let's actually jump into the Bob mod and remove some of those trees. So we're gonna go in here, grab that, go into trees, and come over here and lower that probability for trees and grab all these. Go like that. Yeah, perfect. Nice. And the reason I'm doing that is because it just gives us an opportunity to do our own decorating, especially since these don't have trees over here. I really want this to kind of match up with that. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna go all the way down. I think I'm gonna do a little wall around this. I think this looks really good though. I really like what we got going on here, and we still have a lot of room to be able to do some decorating or to even space some things out. Maybe we can move this over here. I actually think that could be good, because then we could do, no, let's do some practice fields. So if we go over here and go into soccer, let's we definitely wouldn't want our practice fields to be bigger than our main field. I mean, that's like quite a bit bigger too. I don't know if that would be accurate. So let's come over here. So let's look at this one. So this one's actually pretty good. It's a little bit smaller, so this could definitely go as like a practice field, which I think would be good. Maybe we'll go like that, and we'll go like this. Yeah, there we go. And then that way what we can do is come in here and put in our nets. And this could actually be where they do like youth sports as well and stuff like that. Oh, so this is actually the fence to go around. Nice. I was like, what is that? No, that's that is not the net. So we want to put in a net. We're going to go like right here, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to place these around. And you know what? I think that's a really good addition. So we got a couple little practice fields over here. We got the main soccer field, main football, main baseball. And so these would just would double as their practice arenas. And so I do want to move this like right there. I really want to put like a courtyard in the middle, something like a community area for the students and stuff. I feel like that would be a really good touch. And you know what? I feel like this is an awesome little building. So we have a gymnasium kind of area over here. I actually think that that's what this building is. So if we grab, yeah, so State Gymnasium. So this would probably have like an auditorium or something in the middle. And then this would be our main building, and these would be our little dormitories. And then this would be like some sort of lab building back there, just maybe some more classrooms and stuff. I did want to get just a small like actual gymnasium that looked like a gymnasium. Let's see, I think I picked up some. So look at this Gymnasium. Let's do a little road off and check this road out because I actually haven't looked at it yet. I just kind of went on the Steam Workshop and was getting some buildings that I thought looked cool. So let's place that down. You know what? That actually looks pretty good. I don't know if it necessarily blends in with our theme, but it actually looks like there's a little hockey arena in the middle. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I actually really like this. So we're going to go ahead and keep this one, and I think that is an awesome location for it as well. So now we even have like a little hockey stadium. That's cool. I really like the look of that. That could be, I'm pretty sure that's hockey, but I don't know about these red lines over there. Maybe it's some other sport. Maybe you guys could help me out in the comment section. But I like that we have a little indoor gymnasium auditorium area now. All right, and so now what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and jump into a detailing time lapse. I'm going to get pretty crazy with this one. I want to do some planters going all the way around with some cool designs. And then I want to create probably a fountain right here with some seating. We'll probably create a little community area for the students. I want to come in here and do some trees, probably do like a maintenance parking lot back here. And then I'm going to do some fences around. It's just going to clean it up, make it look cool, make it look really cool, a little more authentic. Right now it just looks really plain. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and jump into that right now. Okay, so after playing around with this for quite some time, I actually feel like this is in a good place. This looks really good. So I went ahead and just did some trees, wild trees around the outside, but then I decided to do a fountain courtyard over here. Like I was saying, I did some tables and umbrellas for people to kind of come and maybe study or sit or just kind of relax, maybe socialize with some other students. And then I did planters all the way around, and I really wanted to get like a really fun kind of design in here, kind of incorporating this building. And I felt like this just really captured exactly what I was trying to go for. I did kind of go for a few different looks with the planters. I didn't want them all to be the same, so some of them I put flowers in there, and then others I put these big purple trees kind of going around this building. And I felt like this was just a really good look, and I like that it leads off into the water, kind of overlooking our little marina district over here. And then we have these awesome little keys with these, it looks like little advertisements. It's kind of funny. Go ahead and explore this a little bit. So I want to come on over here and look at our courtyard and just kind of see how this looks. Oh yeah, look at this. It's kind of funny. I mean, the decals are going away, but this fountain looks really cool. I really like this, and it's kind of funny. They look like wires, but those little things are water. All right, and then right here in the front, I decided to do little canopies, and it looks like this tree's actually kind of floating. That's weird. All these trees are kind of floating. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that, but I decided to do these little canopies in the front just to kind of create a little entranceway. And then I really like how this this bridge piece kind of sits here going in. I think it looks really cool. And so let's go ahead and jump out of that. I decided to do bushes kind of accentuating our basketball courts and our tennis courts, and then the two big parking lots, and then all the way over here at our sports areas. I continued using those purple trees, and then put a fence around our soccer fields, and then yeah, that's kind of it. Put these young lindens in there. Oh, it looks like we actually have some people out there. Nice. Look at that. And look at this. I wonder if we're going to get some people out here too. I was supposed to do this just to get rid of those sprites. Yeah, just because I don't want them in there. It just looks terrible. That looks so much better. That one's actually a painted on grass. And then this one I did go underneath, and same with this one. Yeah, just get them out of there. But now this looks a lot better. It kind of looked a little hazy before. This is definitely the best school that I've ever done, and I'm glad that we did this private school. We'll definitely have to do something like this again. If you guys have any suggestions or any ideas while you're watching, go ahead and feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this episode, you will definitely enjoy the episode on your screen, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on Sunday.